Hello, this is Mark Inacito for the Mark Inacito podcast. This is an introduction to my first official podcast video that I'm going to post here soon. Uh, so Wednesday, I had the privilege to interview Peter Daughtry. He was a lead singer for the British band Kaleidoscope from the 60s. As part of my series I'm working on, the history of music in 1961 to 1972. Great guy, very humble, very good storyteller. Very engaging as well. You could tell that when he told the stories, you kind of thought you were there with him, you know. Um, but again, he was the lead singer for the band Kaleidoscope, a UK band from the '60s. They were known for their first album, Tangerine Dream, from 1967. It was often compared with Pink Floyd's first album from the same year, A Piper at the Gates of Dawn. It's a great album. I recommend it. Every time I describe Kaleidoscope to people, I describe them as kind of like a Pink Floyd in the Sid Barrett period with Beatles-like innocence to him. But yeah, again, he was a great guy to interview. It was a good chat with him, about 40 minutes or so. I learned a lot from him. Believe me, I learned a lot, and I felt like I got a history lesson myself. So, um, so yeah, this is my second interview. Actually, my first interview was good, but I didn't record it, unfortunately. It was with Steve Katz. He was the guitarist for a band called Blues Project from 1965 to 1967. They played the Monterey Pop Festival in '67. There was a concert where Jimi Hendrix played Wild Thing and lit his guitar on fire and smashed it. Um, yeah, that was Steve Katz, and he had the privilege to eat potato chips with Jimi Hendrix. That was pretty awesome. And they kind of broke up, and he went on to form Blood, Sweat, and Tears, a jazz rock band, excuse me, and was with him for their first 5 albums and left and went on to produce for Lou Reed and kind of became vice president of Mercury Records, and then he moved to Ireland and produced out there. Uh, Great guy, but unfortunately, I didn't get it recorded. It was on Zoom, and I didn't. I'm still learning Zoom pretty much, but now I have a better idea of how to record it. Um, so I got a buddy of mine in this podcast. His name is Todd Pearson. And I want to thank him for that. And I know his wife quite well. We went to college together, his wife and I. He's a podcaster himself. I recommend you checking this out, his podcast. I forgot what it was called. I'm sorry, Todd, if you're watching this. Uh, I forgot what your podcast is called. but but yeah, you kind of helped me through that. So now I know how to record and all that good stuff on Zoom. Um, so the interview went really well. I think the only issue I had with the interview was so I had my questions on the tablet and it was off to the left. And I kept looking to the left when I was reading the questions. So next time I do an interview, I hope I can learn and kind of figure out like how it works. Figure out how to do it better next time. It's small stuff. I don't think it's nothing major, but hey, it is what it is. But anyway, I hope you enjoy. It's my interview with Peter Daughtry, lead vocalist for the band Kaleidoscope. Enjoy. Thank you.